Oftentimes, it's what you experience, what you encounter, what you see, and who you spend it with that makes the journey the adventure of a lifetime. It isn't about the rig you built, it isn't about whether you're car camping or overlanding. It's all about getting out there and enjoying the world around you. In this short video series, you will follow along our attempt to Overland California, the terrain and weather conditions we had to tackle, and the car issues we encountered along the way. This is Mark, and you're watching The Rooted Progress. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Mark again from The Rooted Progress.
And
Vanessa, the wifey. And we are on our way to Lost Coast Trail. It's a trail in Northern California where you off-road to a beach campground. So that's gonna be freaking sick. It's been on my bucket list of trails. Now we're super excited that we're finally have the time off to actually drive all the way up to Northern California and hit this trail. So happy to take you guys along with us as always and enjoy. Bev, this is so sick.
I know.
It's
so
like
cool.
We're in an Amazon rainforest. We've encountered one car so far, so I guess there may be some people down there at the bottom where the campground is. But yeah, it's a pretty narrow road. Hopefully we don't have too many more cars because there's not much room to get around each other.
Yeah. Go, Camry, go!
Send it! Send it, Camry! Oh. Look at that line choice, man.
The Camry ended up going straight, which I don't know if that's what they meant to do. But there was a lot of puddles, so sorry, Camry. Hopefully you weren't trying to go to the beach like we are.
Yeah, definitely puddles like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't look too bad, Beb. That don't look too bad.
Can you not?
So we finally made it to the beach that you can camp on and drive on. Yeah, so we gotta find a spot. There's several spots over there. And there's several more out here, so we definitely want to be mindful of those behind us. We don't want to block their views, so we're just gonna kind of trek around and see what we got out here. So we're trying to get set up for camp, and our stuff keeps getting blown away. I think this is fine. I think we're getting used to the wind, and we're like, oh, this is normal. This is fine. You know, things just... Our Coleman stove just flew off. And what did you say, Beb?
Wind has been the theme of our entire trip since the beginning.
Yeah, since the beginning, literally. It's hilarious. Like, so we're getting used to it. It's great. Like, we're not even scared of it. Like, we're like, oh, it's windy on the beach, you know? And then we're like, maybe we should go over to the trees over there. Maybe we should camp out there. And I was like, nah, I like it out here. It looks freaking awesome. And I was like, the tent did fine last time, so screw it. We're doing it again. solar panel is holding up. Thank you. Bad luck Overland for the solar setup. Just need to get my power station wired up so that we can continuously charge our refrigerator, and it'll be recharged by the solar panel. So woo woo, let's get it. So we got our dancing poo-poo tent. It's tolerating the wind as best as it can.
A few moments later.
Our steak already came out.
Yeah.
And how should we go about this?
So Mark asked if I had a sewing kit. Just because I'm a girl does not mean I carry a sewing kit around. Just saying. So,
That's not just because. No, that's not.
well,
just
then why did you ask me?
Because I know I don't have a sewing kit.
So why do you think I would have a sewing kit? Because I'm a girl.
Because you're an engineer.
No, I don't bring sewing kits around. Anyways, but what I did have in my pocket was this from Subaru. I think we got it at SubiFest, and I was thinking we could use the knife to pierce through, so let's try this out. Oh, that poked real easily?
Yeah.
Okay.
I poked 2 holes
Yeah.
because I'm gonna drive this through, but then I want to hook it, you know?
Yeah.
That way it's supportive as much as possible. This thing is gonna break apart.
I think that's gonna break apart.
It's gonna break apart, but we got no choice here.
We rearranged ourselves
Several times.
several times. It is so windy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're now behind the car. Mark got all set up right over there. I ate my clam chowder because I'm freaking hungry.
I'm trying to open the wine, but I can't because the wind keeps blowing my stove away.
Yeah, so I can see why a lot of people are camped closer into the trees. What was that? Anyways, I'm gonna get some more food. I'm so hungry. If we can cook any more.
Finally, the good stuff, mac and cheese.
So Mark's been wanting to make the mac and cheese, and we finally had time to, because we've been trying to eat all the meat that we had.
It's getting to the point, guys, where I think we might have to call dinner early. Woo! Can't be doing this all day. Can't be doing this all day. So there's this is a nice cheap setup that we got here, but honestly, with all this stupid wind this whole entire trip, it's really convincing me to have the slide out kitchen.
I'm in a mess right now. So we're eating our ramen now for dinner. I got shrimp
Top ramen.
top ramen. And then Mark got beef.
That's the van I want. Hashtag legit van life.
So Mark, tell me, now that we've been through desert, snow, wind, beach, forest, all in like 2 weeks, what do you think was our ideal camping situation?
Well, if it wasn't for the wind, I think our ideal camping situation would be here on this type of environment. When we were in the forest, there was also snow, but it wasn't actively snowing. But the dense forest had a lot of shade. So by the time we were there, we had to limit the use of like our electronics and our refrigeration for our food because we wouldn't have sun to recharge it, and we wouldn't have enough energy if in case anything were to happen where it gets too cold or if it starts snowing. we wouldn't have the power station charged up enough to keep us warm at night with the heated blanket. So that was one of the concerns that we had to manage during that time. And then in the desert Joshua Tree area, the wind was so significant that there was like sandstorm and like dust, and it was just blowing our solar panels away. So we couldn't even set up our solar panels even though there was enough sun. So this is the most ideal kind of situation, environment, so to say, despite the wind here. The wind is manageable here, so we were able to set up our panels. We got the stakes in the ground. In the Joshua Tree, we could have staked it, but it was so sandy, so soft, it would just rip out again. So yeah, those are some important things to consider. So the only other option to get through all those environments without having much to worry about is having a second battery setup, I think. So yeah, we tried to stay away from it with the power station setup and the solar panel. But if we get more serious and we're more in the, like, we're more exposed to those elements, we'll probably have to plan ahead and do like a secondary battery setup.
Okay, so now that we have been through all those different options and the fact that you said this is the most ideal, what do you say, or what do you suggest we change or add or remove on our setup?
Okay, so last night was kind of crazy with the wind. With our kitchen setup, it would be nice to have a slide out kitchen, because at least it's all connected and solid and, you know, held together by the weight of the car. You know, nothing should be flying away, as long as you mount it right. So that would be kind of the next situation or next thing we would plan to do for the Outback. The poo-poo tent, rest in peace. It kind of sheared off its its stakeholders overnight, so we had to put it away because the wind was just so crazy. That thing was just blown away, and at one point it was completely exposing our commode and everything, so had to put that away. And I'll have to return that and see if there's anything better as far as that solution goes. But besides the electrical, like the secondary battery, the slide out kitchen, the poo-poo tent, I think for the most part we're like pretty much there, and I'm glad like we had this length of a trip with different environments to really test out the capabilities and the versatility of the setup that we have. So it's been really good so far. I've had a lot of fun, a lot of scary experiences as well, and I'm just glad we're a-okay and we're still enjoying the great outdoors. So yeah.
And our click chairs aren't flying away.
Oh yeah, we put stones in it just in case.
Because the wind kept blowing crazy earlier. It was crazy.
These things got some weight to them. They're like 3.5 to 4 pounds versus like the REI setup where it's like super lightweight.
And the REI setup, or the REI chairs that we've seen, are about the same cost.
Yeah.
They're about the same cost for a lightweight chair, but yeah, we really preferred these ones because they were so easy to prop up. RIP to Michael's. we didn't show his chair, but his was an REI chair and it kept breaking and falling apart through the wind.
Oh yeah, that first night that we had with the friends, we didn't get much filming there, but yeah, Michael did have the REI chair and it was flying apart because the wind was so strong there too.
So Mark, he just cooked and made some chicken vegetable stir fry. How do you like it? All right, so we are now leaving Lost Coast. We spent at least a night camping here. We were gonna stay one more night for a second night, but we're gonna be meeting up some friends tomorrow, so we wanted to make sure that we were in the area on time. So we're leaving now and we're gonna be driving throughout the night. So yeah, surprisingly there's a lot of people that came here throughout the day. We were not expecting that. But it was kind of cool because almost every other person stopped by and, you know, complimented us on our Subaru. So thanks to everyone that stopped by.
That saw us and complimented. Thank you guys for the kind words.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna be heading home, or not heading home, sorry. We're gonna be heading down south and we'll be driving all night long.
So all those mud puddles for sure fulfilled my dirty 30.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. You could kind of see all the smoke from the bonfires. Pretty crazy. Looks so good. Yep, we were like right there.
So we are now at the end of the trailhead and we are ready for the night drive down south, and there's a sunset. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode so far, enjoyed our 2-week trip, and with that, keep on trekking.
So I can see